If you understand the science behind why your ball curves, your game changes instantly. But here's the problem. Most golfers guess. So I'm going to show you how to use the launch monitor Nvisage Neo-E, understand your numbers, reduce that excessive side spin on the golf ball, and start hitting it closer to the flags. I'm out at the beautiful Sand Canyon Country Club. We're going to talk about the curve on the ball. We need to learn the numbers and use them to our advantage. You've heard of 9 ball flight laws, right? Let me refresh your memory again. The face angle and the club path are almost perfectly matched, so the ball starts straight and stays straight. Push, the face angle is pointed to the right, so the ball starts right. And because the path is very similar, there is almost no curve, therefore it's a push. For the fade, a face angle is almost square, so the ball starts nearly straight, but the club path is farther left than the face angle, creating fade spin to the right. For push fade, the ball starts right because the face angle is right. The path is a little bit left compared to the face angle, so it adds more fade spin. Pull fade, the ball starts left because the face is left, but the face is slightly more open than the path, which means the ball fades back to the right. For the pull, the face angle is pointed well left, so the ball immediately starts left. And because the face and path are very similar, there's very little curve, therefore it's a pull. Draw, the face angle is slightly right, so the ball starts right of the target, but the path is farther right than the face, which means it creates draw spin on the golf ball. Push draw, face points right, so the ball starts right. Because the path is even farther right than the face, the ball draws back left, therefore it's a push draw. Pull draw, the face angle is left, so the ball starts left, but the face is much more closed compared to the path, creating stronger draw spin. We're focusing on the face angle and the path. Both are critical for hitting straighter shots. And the thing is, you cannot fix this without measuring it. And this is where Neo-E comes into play. If you use Neo-E and fix the numbers, your improvement will come way easier and way faster. Golf tip for today. First thing you want to do is check out your takeaway. Most amateurs tend to flare open that face in the takeaway, making that big arc. So when you do this, now the face is wide open and you are going under the plane, and from here you can't really turn because you go even more under the plane, so it's interfering with your body turn. Also, because you have rotated your hands, it's interfering with your correct hinging. From there, a lot of compensations happen, but most important of all, when you flare that face open, it's so hard to try and square it up by impact, especially on every single shot. That's why a lot of golfers tend to hit it left and right, a lot of times right, because when you flare this open, you have a lot of pressure in your left hand to try and square it up. And when you fail, it'll leave the face open and make you slice. Or when you try and close that club face, this can happen. So what you want to do is make sure that club face stays very square to, I would say, like the first 3 feet. So the face is almost like facing the target as opposed to this way. So your hands and your club face stays very still, like the one-piece takeaway, right? So, and you notice how my shoulder starts turning? Boom, this way. This is going to allow you to turn correctly, hinge correctly, and also have that club face traveling on plane, which means at impact, your path and face angle will be very consistent. Checkpoint, when you take it back straight and the club is parallel to the ground, that face should be about parallel to your spine angle. Straight back this way, straight back, and straight through. When the takeaway stays more neutral, there's a higher chance the club face returns square at impact. So I recently started practicing again because I wanted to play in some golf tournaments. And when I don't practice, my big draws come into play to the point where I was like drawing it anywhere between 10 yards to 20 yards, which is too big. So I started practicing with Neo-E, and it just is so much easier because all you have to do is just look at your path and the face angle, and also I'm keeping an eye on the side spin RPM. It probably took me like 2 sessions to get rid of my big draws, but if I didn't have Neo-E, you know, it would have taken me at least 2 months to straighten that out because I'm just doing a guessing game. While camera-based launch monitors like the GC3 focuses on measured data, the Neo-E directly measures the face angle and the club path using ultra high-speed capture. And that's what makes it so easy for golfers to understand, and really gives you amazing visuals so you can catch onto exactly what's going on and fix your faults. So now you get the logic behind the side spin. With Neo-E, you get instant feedback so you can practice efficiently, make precise changes, and hit them closer to the flags. If you have any questions on Neo-E, please let me know in the comment section. And also there's a link for you to go check out the product.